part of me wants to move. You know, there was for the last few years, I've been pondering about what it would be like to pick up and move back up north, back towards my point of origin, which is Washington State. But I don't know if I'd move back to Seattle, where I'm from, where I grew up, where I was born. I was thinking more towards the Canadian border, Bellingham. I went up there for a couple weeks, or for about a week, because I had a 1 week window before I got on a plane to head up to Anchorage, to Alaska, to get on a fishing boat in Dutch Harbor and then Kodiak and Naknek. I did 3 fisheries. I did the fisheries in Dutch Harbor, Alaska, and Kodiak, Alaska, and I did a fishery in Naknek, Alaska for gill netting for salmon in the areas called Ugashik, Igigik, and I forget the names of the other ones, but Queechak. But yeah, we fished up in those areas. So I was up there for a couple years, fishing on different fishing boats and fishing plants, and quite the experience. I got a chance to see a lot of the outdoors, a lot of wildlife, and I wish I took some video of all that. I took a few pictures, but man. So next time, if I ever go back up there, I'm gonna definitely do a lot more camera work, video though, not just pictures. But yeah, Bellingham is cool because it does remind me of Alaska a little bit, Bellingham, because it's kind of rural. It's a fairly bigger. It's a big town. It's not just a small towns like in Alaska. But it's kind of like Anchorage, I suppose. It's a little spread out, but you've got a lot of rural areas, and it's surrounded by bodies of water. You got Puget Sound and all these inlets and bays, and I'm assuming they got rivers and lakes there too. So it's really cool because it's actually a good pivoting point if you want to go up the Inside Passage to visit Canada, some of these tributary areas. You can even go up to Alaska taking the Inside Passage on this Alaskan ferry boat. You can take it all the way up to Kodiak and into Anchorage and into Prince William Sound. You can take it to even Dutch Harbor a few months out of the year. A little more expensive, but you can visit Juneau, Ketchikan, Sitka, all these other areas, which is pretty cool. So, but it's got winters there. Got snow and it gets kind of cold. And my spouse is not really keen on cold weather. I like it, but that's the only reason. That's the only reason that's keeping us from moving back up there, is the climate. She prefers warmer weather than cold weather. But this is not bad. I mean, it's only really hot down here about 4 or 5 months out of the year, and then it's back to normal temperatures.